Details about a disturbing allegations against a Klein ISD cosmetology teacher.
This afternoon, Kedria Grigsby and her son are both behind bars on charges of child sex trafficking and prostitution. Michelle Choi has the latest from court.
Yeah, Kedria Grigsby waived her initial court appearance this morning. She was given a total bond of $750,000. The 42-year-old mother and her son, 21-year-old Roger McGee, are accused of recruiting and trafficking teenage victims.
The allegation is that Ms. Grigsby, in conjunction with her son Roger, was operating a prostitution enterprise with 3 female juvenile complaining witnesses, at least 3.
According to Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez, the victims were 15, 16, and 17-year-old students and reported runaways. It's alleged Grigsby recruited troubled juveniles from local high schools by offering them a place to stay at a motel.
The investigating officer evidently determined that there was at least one occasion where Ms. Grigsby had paid for the motel room that was used in the prostitution enterprise.
Grigsby is accused of transporting the victims too. In court, prosecutors said at least 2 of the teens were seen in a car allegedly driven by Grigsby at the motel. We also learned Grigsby and her son allegedly used Zelle to transfer money. Investigators say they found text messages between the two talking about payments and fees, as well as messages sent between her son and the victims. According to Klein ISD, Grigsby is a certified cosmetology teacher at Klein Cain High School. We're told she was hired back in 2019 and passed a background check at the time. The district says Grigsby was immediately relieved of her teaching duties and placed on administrative leave Monday after they learned about her arrest, which they say happened off campus, and parents were notified shortly after. The district says they weren't aware of the allegations or her alleged connection to her son, who investigators say was arrested in 2022 for similar charges until yesterday when the sheriff's office alerted them. At this time, Grigsby, who we learned lives with her husband and 2 children, is charged with 3 counts of trafficking a child and 3 counts of compelling prostitution of juveniles. They will likely face additional charges, according to prosecutors, who anticipate more victims to come forward. Grigsby is expected to face a judge in criminal court tomorrow morning. Back to you.
How y'all doing today? Here I come back with another creepy, scary moment in life where we got to deal with teachers trafficking kids. Some of my worst experiences in life has been from a woman, like I said one time before in one of my videos, that women are some of the worst predators that we can have, and it's proven to be true because I'm hearing and seeing a lot of women coming out doing things to kids that is just appalling. So I have this story coming out of Texas. It's this high school teacher. She's a cosmetologist, and she and her son are trafficking, teenagers from the school, and that's a shame, a damn shame. So the article says a Texas high school cosmetologist teacher and her son have been charged with child trafficking after she allegedly offered troubled teens a place to stay, then compelled them into prostitution. Kedria Grigsby, 42, who worked at Klein Cain High School, was charged with 3 counts of child trafficking and 3 counts of compelling prostitution of juveniles on Monday. Harrison County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez said 3 victims were students and reported as runaways, ages 15, 16, and 17. Her 21-year-old son, Roger McGee, was arrested on similar charges of child trafficking, sexual assault of a child, and compelling prostitution in November of 2022. In response to the arrest, Republican Texas Governor Greg Abbott said, "What some of our educators are doing is criminal and disgusting." It really is, because we send our kids to these schools to get a proper education, to only find out that the teachers are trafficking them, having sex with them, and doing all other sorts of things to these kids. And it don't make no sense, you know. And this been going on since the dawn of day because, you know, I've had some similar experience where it wasn't a teacher, but she was supposed to be a mother figure in my life, where I was placed into a foster care home where the foster parent was trying to get me to be out there like that. But luckily, that wasn't in the cards for me, that I didn't have to do that. But she made me feel like that was something I needed to do to get money, you know, but I didn't do it. And thank the Lord that I didn't have to do that. But that foster home ended up getting shut down because of stuff like that, you know. But to move on to what else the post say, he said he added in the social media post, no child should be compelled by the state to be in a school like this. And yet current law doesn't allow the choice to go elsewhere. So you know what I'm saying? They have it where you only can go to school zoned in your area or where you stay. And I think that's wrong. You should be able to go whatever school you can go to, but that's how it is. Even here in South Carolina, you can only go to the school that's in your that's zoned for your area. And if you're not zoned in that area, you can't go to another particular school. I am working to elect state representative who can change that, he said. In the court, prosecution said investigators found texts between Grigsby and her son and the victim discussing payments of prostitution fees through Zelle. They said Grigsby paid for at least one hotel room where an officer witnessed one of the victims walk in the room before running out and getting into the teacher's car. Grigsby waived her right to appear in court on Tuesday, and her bond was set at $750,000 with the condition that she is barred from contacting victims and has no unsupervised interaction with minors. The report that more possible victims have come forward alleging Grigsby tried to recruit them also. The school district said Grigsby was hired during the 2019 and 2020 school year and passed the state background check at the time. See, a lot of things happened after that panorama. A lot of things came to light after that, you know. As soon as they were notified of this information, the district took immediately action and apprehend and immediately placed Ms. Grigsby on an administrative leave. The school district said the school has no intentions of allowing the individual back to the school or any school in that district. We will report our appropriate agencies at the conclusion of this investigation, they said. A spokesperson for the school said, let's be clear, any behavior harming children is deplorable, and we will fully cooperate with our many law enforcement and partners to ensure anyone engaging in such acts is brought to justice. According to About Me page from her curriculum, Grigsby says she has over 17 years of experience in the beauty industry. Building up people and watching them soar is a passion. I'm here to help reach every goal and break through barriers. That's what she said. So people be putting on that mask and putting on this fake persona when they actually out here to hurt you. Like I've always said, and I tell people time and time again, the devil is not steal and destroy, to take away. So, you know, these predator women, they just do not deserve to be around kids or in our present period. This lady, she knew what she was doing. She knew what her son was doing. So why would you take advantage of these poor, innocent kids? They're already going through a lot. But you want to sit here and prey on these kids, get them out here on the streets and do things that they do not have to do, when you could just send them home or call the proper authorities that can place them in a safe place. But no, she wants to get them out there on the street, hooked on drugs, trafficking, It don't make no sense. You know, this is the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to worry about just the celebrities. We got to worry about when we know better, we do better. And it's just sad. It's just really sad that it's down to this, you know. So I just want to bring that to y'all. Y'all drop your thoughts, hide your kids, do whatever you got to do. And y'all have a great day. Bye.